Before I begin today's video, I just want to make a little announcement, show something really cool. This is my channel logo that I've been using for 11 years, I think. It's the second channel logo I ever had, and I don't plan on ever replacing it. But it used to say The Maritime Man, and of course that changed for obvious reasons a few years back. But I was too lazy to get out the Motorola 2900 bag phone and reshoot the picture, so I just took out the man. And actually I completely forgot about this, so it makes me laugh now. You can see I put girl in there in tiny white text, which I completely forgot about. And yeah, I always planned to get out the bag phone, reshoot the picture so it says The Maritime Girl. But then I got an email from someone the other week, and I have to apologize. I forget your YouTube name. I forget what video you initially contacted me on, but this person commented on one of my videos, said, "Hey, are you ever going to fix your logo?" And I said, "Yeah, but I don't know when I'll ever get to it because I'm friggin' lazy." Well, they emailed me recently, and they took it upon themselves, out of sheer kindness, to Photoshop girl into the logo, and it looks beautiful. It doesn't look like a Photoshop at all. I mean, when you look close up, you can see the obvious segments, or like each digit was like copied and pasted, which I originally did, and then they just did the same thing. But wow, what an amazing job. Shout out to Audrey who made this picture for me, and if you look, I am using it on the channel now. Finally, after like 4 years, and I finally have girl in the logo, and it wasn't even my own doing. I was so lazy that some random kind stranger had to do it for me. But this is awesome. They said I could use this, and I said, hell yeah, this looks so good, and you're gonna get a shout out for it. So here's your shout out. Thank you so much, Audrey. I will proudly use this profile picture indefinitely. I have something very unique and weird that we're gonna demonstrate in today's video. I found this in a thrift store recently. It is a General Electric number 11 photoflash bulb. This is a light bulb that was used for photography applications way back in the days before xenon flash tubes. When you apply power to this bulb, it gives a bright flash, and that's it. Then the bulb is destroyed. You throw it away. This one is unused. Inside it's got magnesium wool, which when ignited produces the bright flash. And apparently there's also oxygen inside the bulb. I don't know if that's pure oxygen or what. As for how old this is, I don't know. GE started making these in I think the 30s. And from what I've been able to find, I don't think they made these past the 80s. Maybe not even past the 70s. But it's the type of lamp, if you had an old school camera that used a bulb like this for the flash, you screwed the bulb in, and it takes a measly 3 volts to ignite the bulb. In between those two little stems there is a really tiny filament that heats up, and that serves to ignite the magnesium wool. The bulb is also coated with a slightly yellowish lacquer, which serves as a safety feature, because when these flash, they get extremely hot for an extremely short period of time, and that can often cause the glass to crack once the bulb is used. Years and years ago, V Westlife did a video of igniting a couple of really small photoflash bulbs, like flashlight bulb sized photoflash bulbs, and he ignited 2 of them, and they both cracked the glass and caused like a burnt black spot on the glass. And this bulb's a lot larger than the ones he demonstrated. It's an A15 size bulb, so this could This could be very bright, and it could also be slightly hazardous when we ignite it. We are going to ignite this in this video. There were two of these in the thrift store. The second one was actually in a vintage flash unit, but I didn't get it, nor did I remove the bulb and get the bulb separately. I just got this one bulb because I've got no use for something like that, and I wanted to leave the second bulb in case someone who can actually use something like that uses it, rather than just destroying both of these, because I have no use for this. There's the etch. Photoflash number 11. Here's an excerpt from the 1954 General Electric photographic lamp catalog, showing the different components. The really big ones actually used aluminum foil instead of magnesium wool. Although they're suggesting here that all of them have sheared aluminum foil, so maybe that's what this is. Maybe this is sheared aluminum foil and not magnesium wool, but I know at least some of them used magnesium wool. They had a lot of different shapes and sizes. And when I originally read this catalog, I thought these lumen figures, you know, for the number 11, I thought this was 1800 lumens. I thought, well, that's not very bright. That's only as bright as a 100-watt incandescent lamp. But no, that's 1800 kilo lumens. That's 1.8 million lumens. Oh my goodness. Mean color temp 3800 Kelvin. $3 volts. So, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to rig up a jig to fire this thing. I think I'll use an 18650 cell to put power to it. That would be the most simplest thing to do. And we'll see what this friggin' thing does and see how it works. I will set up a couple of cameras so I can get different shots of lighting this thing in case some turn out better than others. Okay, I've switched to my phone here. I've got the DV cam camcorder pointed at the bulb with its CCD gain and iris all the way down, and the neutral density filter all the way up. And then I've got the Super VHS camcorder just pointed up at the wall here, just for a second view of the brightness. I've got my 18650 cell. I've got a fire extinguisher at the ready if I need it. Oh crap, I need 3 hands to do this. Here we go. Woo! That was bright! Oh my god! That startled me! Wow, that was way brighter than I thought it would be. Here we go. Woo! That was bright! Oh my god! That startled me! Here we go. Woo! That was bright! Oh my god! That startled me! I slightly regret not looking at the bulb. I had to really pay attention to get the battery on there, but maybe it's a good thing I didn't. That was so much brighter. I felt the heat on my forehead. I felt the heat on my forehead when that thing ignited. Like I felt my forehead get hot for a split second. That's crazy. Wow, look at that. Is it hot? Yes, it is hot. Warm. Wow, look at that. That's nuts. That was way cool. Wow, that was super bright. And these kind of have an advantage over the modern xenon flash lamps because the light that this thing produced was a warm color. Or at least not nearly as blue as a xenon flash is. How many times have we taken a photo with a camera with a xenon flash and it comes out blue because of the bluish color of the light. That wasn't an issue with this thing. But take a look at this. Parts of the etch, well actually it's not showing up well on camera nearly as well as it is to the naked eye, but to the naked eye, parts of the etch have turned white. So for an instance of a second, this bulb was probably hundreds of degrees Celsius and it actually burned the etch. So yeah, that's just incredible. But the bulb didn't crack. So this fared better than the ones V Westlife tested. And of course you can see just all the burns on the inside of the bulb. But if we shine a flashlight through it here, you can see that all of the magnesium wool is gone. It all burned up. All that's left is the 2 tines that held the ignition filament. And that's it. That's all she wrote. A vintage photo flash lamp. Expired, but in the name of science. We got some really good footage with those auxiliary cameras, I think. So I'm really happy about that. We spent this lamp, but for a very good reason, and got it all on video. So, very cool. So thank you so much for watching. A big thanks to these guys right here who support me via Patreon. And to them and everyone else, I will see you guys in the next video.